Discover the untold story behind the 2002 Indiana quarter dollar, a coin that captures the speed, spirit, and history of the Hoosier state, while holding secrets every collector must know. The 2002 Indiana quarter dollar stands as the 19th coin released in the United States Mint 50 State Quarters program, which began in 1999 to honor each of the 50 states in the order they entered the Union or ratified the Constitution. Indiana joined the Union as the 19th state on December 11, 1816, and so its commemorative quarter was issued in 2002, making it a significant release both in numismatic terms and in the representation of state pride. The coin design embodies the state's identity in a way that merges history tradition and the forward-looking spirit of Indiana. The reverse side of the coin features an image of a race car reminiscent of the Indianapolis 500, one of the most famous automobile races in the world, alongside a geographic outline of the state. The race car itself reflects the deep connection Indiana has with motorsports, particularly with the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, which has become a symbol not only of the state, but also of American sports culture. This imagery is combined with 19 stars circling the design, each star representing the order in which Indiana entered the Union. The state outline serves as a geographical anchor, grounding the symbolism in a tangible reality. The words, "Crossroads of America," are inscribed to reflect Indiana's historical role as a major transportation hub due to its central location in the United States. This nickname is deeply rooted in history, dating back to early trade routes, waterways, and later railroads and highways, which converged in the state, making it a key link between the East and the West, between the North and the South. The designers wanted the coin to communicate both Indiana's heritage and its place in the modern world, where industry, agriculture, and transportation continue to define its economic and cultural landscape. The coin was designed by Donna Weaver, an accomplished sculptor-engraver for the United States Mint, and her work on the Indiana quarter is recognized for its balance between artistic representation and historical accuracy. The reverse was sculpted by Charles L. Vickers, whose skill in translating the design into the metallic medium ensured that each detail from the contours of the race car to the subtle shape of the state outline was faithfully preserved. The obverse of the coin, like all state quarters, features the familiar portrait of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan in 1932, but modified slightly for the 50 State Quarters program to enhance clarity and detail. Production of the 2002 Indiana quarter occurred at both the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint, with proof versions also struck at the San Francisco Mint in both clad and 90% silver formats. Circulation strikes carry the P or D mint mark, while proofs carry the S mark. For collectors, the Indiana quarter offers multiple varieties not only in mint mark, but also in finish with uncirculated coins from mint sets displaying sharper details and a satin-like appearance, while business strikes intended for general circulation often show minor production imperfections. The mintage for the Philadelphia issue was over 362 million coins, while the Denver issue produced over 327 million, making it one of the more widely available state quarters in terms of raw numbers. However, high-quality examples in mint state, especially those graded MS-67 or higher, remain sought after due to the difficulty in finding perfectly struck coins without contact marks or blemishes. The historical significance of the coin goes beyond numismatics. It tells a story about Indiana itself, from its early days as part of the Northwest Territory, through its transformation into a modern state rich in cultural diversity and economic vitality. The Crossroads of America theme reflects not only physical transportation networks, but also the ways in which Indiana has served as a meeting point for different cultures, industries, and ideas. Over the decades, Indiana has been shaped by waves of migration, the growth of manufacturing, the rise of agriculture, and the enduring popularity of its sports traditions, including basketball and auto racing. The inclusion of the race car on the coin is not just a nod to the Indianapolis 500, but also a tribute to the innovation, engineering, and determination that motorsports demand. The Indianapolis Motor Speedway itself, built in 1909, is one of the oldest purpose-built automobile racing circuits in the world and has hosted countless historic events. Its presence in Indiana has had a lasting economic and cultural impact, making the race car a fitting symbol for the state in a commemorative coin program, intended to encapsulate state identities in a compact and widely distributed form. Collectors and historians alike appreciate the Indiana quarter for its layered symbolism. Each element, from the 19 stars to the state outline to the speed lines on the race car, speaks to different aspects of Indiana history and culture. The design manages to balance specificity with universality, allowing those outside Indiana to appreciate its circulation purpose. The coin has been featured in educational programs, teaching students about geography, history, and economics as part of the larger 50 State Quarters initiative, which was one of the most popular coin programs in U.S. history, engaging millions of Americans in collecting and learning about coins. In the numismatic market, the Indiana quarter has certain error varieties that attract specialized interest. Some examples include coins with off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks, which can command premiums depending on rarity and condition. While most errors are relatively minor, the presence of any notable minting anomaly can turn an ordinary 25-cent piece into a collectible worth many times its face value. Proof versions with deep cameo contrast and silver composition also remain desirable among collectors who seek to assemble complete sets of the 50 State Quarters. The 2002 Indiana quarter serves as a reminder that coins are more than just tools for commerce. They are miniature works of art that carry stories, symbols, and histories that can be passed from one generation to the next. For those who grew up in Indiana or have a connection to its traditions, this coin holds a special resonance. For those outside the state, it offers a glimpse into a place where speed meets history, where crossroads are not just points on a map, but intersections of people, cultures, and ideas. As time passes, the Indiana quarter will continue to hold its place in the vast tapestry of American coinage, representing not only the year 2002 in the 50 State Quarters program, but also a chapter in the story of a state that has played an outsized role in shaping the nation's infrastructure, industry, and identity. Whether found in loose change or preserved in a high-grade slab, the coin invites its holder to think about the forces that shaped it, the hands that designed it, and the stories it carries forward into the future.